In the silent realms of deep waters they lie, forgotten giants abandoned by man yet echoing tales of grandeur and mystery. Abandoned ships, they have an allure that is undeniable. These spectral giants, once the pride of oceans, now lie deserted, shrouded in an air of mystery and intrigue. They are silent witnesses to the passage of time, each one a relic of a bygone era, each with a tale to tell. But why are these grand vessels abandoned in the first place? Well, the reasons are as varied as the ships themselves. Some were left behind due to financial crises or bankrupt companies unable to maintain them. Others fell victim to the relentless march of technology, becoming obsolete in the face of newer, more advanced vessels. And then, there are those that met with unfortunate accidents or disasters, their damage too extensive to be repaired. Regardless of the reasons, these abandoned ships have become part of a unique maritime landscape, their rusting hulls a stark contrast against the azure of the seas. They've become an integral part of local lore and legends, their stories passed down through generations, adding to the enigma surrounding them. Take a moment to imagine these ships in their prime, majestic vessels cutting through the waves, bustling with activity. The sailors on board, each with their own stories, hopes, and dreams. Now, they lie silent and deserted, only the whispering winds and the rhythmic lapping of the waves for company. Yet in their abandonment, these ships have found a new purpose. They've become habitats for marine life, their once gleaming decks now teeming with an array of sea creatures. Nature, in its infinite wisdom, has reclaimed these forgotten giants, breathing new life into their rusting carcasses. These are not mere vessels of steel and iron, but time capsules of human history, each with a story to tell. Let's delve into the oldest amongst these spectral giants. Our journey begins in the year 1940 with the SS America, a vessel that once embodied elegance and grandeur. The SS America, a ship that was once the epitome of luxury, was built by the United States Lines, a company known for crafting some of the most magnificent ships of that era. The ship was a marvel of engineering and design, a testament to the skills and craftsmanship of those who built her. The SS America was launched in August of 1940, at a time when the world was on the brink of a great war. Despite the looming threat of conflict, the ship embarked on her maiden voyage, a journey that would take her across the Atlantic, carrying passengers in unprecedented comfort and style. As the Second World War broke out, the SS America was enlisted into service. The ship that was once a beacon of luxury was transformed into a troop ship, carrying thousands of soldiers to the front lines. The SS America served with distinction, playing a vital role in the war effort. When the war ended, the SS America returned to her original purpose, carrying passengers across the Atlantic. The ship sailed for several more decades, a floating palace that was a symbol of the golden age of transatlantic travel. However, as the years passed, the ship began to show signs of age. In the late 1960s, the SS America was sold, and she changed hands several times over the ensuing decades. Despite efforts to preserve her, the ship was eventually abandoned, left to the mercy of the elements. Today, the SS America lies wrecked on the shores of Fuerteventura, one of the Canary Islands. The once magnificent ship is now a rusting hulk, a ghostly figure on the horizon. The ship that was once a symbol of elegance and grandeur is now a haunting reminder of a bygone era. The SS America, now a rusting relic on the Canary Islands, is a poignant reminder of a bygone era. Despite her current state, the SS America remains a symbol of a time when ships were more than just vessels. They were floating palaces, embodiments of elegance and grandeur. Our next stop takes us to Mallows Bay, home to a haunting fleet of abandoned vessels, relics from the First World War. Imagine a graveyard, not of tombstones, but of ships. Over 200 vessels lay in eternal rest here, making it the largest ship graveyard in the Western Hemisphere. This is the ghost fleet of Malows Bay, located on the tidal flats of the Potomac River in Maryland. The story of the ghost fleet starts with a crisis. The First World War was in full swing, and the United States needed ships, lots of them, to support the war effort. They embarked on an ambitious shipbuilding program, aiming to build 1,000 wooden steamships. These vessels, however, were hastily and poorly constructed, and by the time many of them were ready, the war had ended. The ships that were built became obsolete almost overnight. With no purpose or destination, they were sold to a salvage company and eventually towed to Mallows Bay to be scrapped. But the salvage operation was not profitable, and the company abandoned the ships, leaving them to decay and sink into the bay. Over the years, nature claimed these steel and wooden carcasses. The wrecks became artificial reefs, providing a haven for wildlife. Birds nest in the rusted hulls, fish swim through the skeletal remains of the ships, and plants grow over the sunken decks. In 2019, Mallows Bay was declared a national marine sanctuary. The Ghost Fleet is now protected, its decaying ships serving as a stark reminder of a time of war and frantic industry. But there's more to Mallows Bay than just the Ghost Fleet. The bay is a treasure trove of history, with shipwrecks from other periods as well. There are Revolutionary War-era vessels, 19th-century schooners, and even barges from the Civil War. It's a fascinating place, a graveyard that's full of life, a monument to the past that's very much alive in the present. Mallows Bay, a ghostly testament to a turbulent past, serves as a sanctuary for history and nature alike. Fast forward to the 21st century, we encounter the MV Alta, a recent addition to the list of maritime specters. This ghost ship of Ireland, MV Alta, has a tale that is as fascinating as it is eerie. Constructed in the year 1976, the MV Alta began its life as a hardy cargo ship. It spent over 4 decades traversing the world's oceans, a testament to the era's sturdy shipbuilding techniques. However, in 2018, the MV Alta embarked on what would be its final voyage. Setting sail from Greece, it was bound for Haiti, but a catastrophic machinery failure mid-voyage left the ship and its crew stranded in the mid-Atlantic. For 20 long days, the crew weathered the elements, their plight growing desperate with each passing day. Eventually, the U.S. Coast Guard rescued the crew, airlifting them to safety. But the MV Alta was left behind, abandoned to the mercy of the wild Atlantic waves. It was a ship without a crew, left to drift aimlessly on the open seas. For almost 2 years, the MV Alta remained lost, its whereabouts unknown. Until one stormy day in February of 2020, when it mysteriously reappeared. Washed up on the rugged Irish coast, the MV Alta was discovered near the village of Ballycotton, County Cork. It was a startling sight, a ghostly relic of the sea, weather-beaten and rusted, silently looming on the Irish shores. The reappearance of the MV Alta sparked a wave of intrigue and speculation. How had it traveled thousands of miles, unguided and unmanned across the Atlantic? Its journey remains a mystery, its path traced only through intermittent sightings by passing ships. The MV Alta, a silent sentinel on the Irish coast, continues to baffle and intrigue, its fate yet undecided. This ghost ship serves as a stark reminder of the power and unpredictability of the sea, and the vessels that dare to navigate its vast expanses. From the SS America to the MV Alta, these abandoned ships serve as stark reminders of our maritime past. Over the course of this journey, we've unraveled the stories that lie beneath the rusted hulls and weathered decks of these maritime leviathans that once ruled the waves. Each vessel, a testament to human ingenuity and ambition, now stands as an eerie monument to forgotten voyages and the relentless march of time. The SS America, once a beacon of luxury and elegance, now lies fragmented on the rocky shores of Fuerteventura. Her tale is one of glamour turned to decay, a poignant reflection of the impermanence of human achievement. Yet not all abandoned ships are left to decay in obscurity. The Ghost Fleet of Mallows Bay, a graveyard of vessels from the World War I era, has transformed into a thriving marine sanctuary. A stark reminder that even in abandonment, these ships continue to serve a purpose, nurturing life where once there was only desolation. Across the Atlantic, the MV Alta, the ghost ship of Ireland, continues to baffle and intrigue. A ship without a crew, adrift for years, its fate is a chilling testament to the isolation and unpredictability of the open seas. These stories awaken in us a sense of wonder, a fascination with the unknown. They remind us of the power of the sea, its ability to both create and destroy, to nurture and to reclaim. They also raise broad questions about maritime safety, environmental responsibility, and our relationship with the world's oceans. What can be done to prevent more ships from sharing this fate? Can we find ways to repurpose these maritime relics, to transform them into something beneficial for our seas and our societies? As we bid adieu to these giants of the sea, we carry with us their tales, forever etched in the annals of time and tide.